Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We'll see the New York Knicks facing the Houston Rockets.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the technical free throw is good. Here's Lynn. Smith outside. Just 5 on the clock. This shot by Lynn, no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense...
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. To the inside, Chandler. The Rockets pull it in.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
To the paint. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And there it is for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Lynn. Shoots over Harden. That's short off the rim.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
The finish! Kept alive by Houston. Here's Olajuwon. It's deflected. They recover it. And another shot. And he nails the jumper. Olajuwon's got his second basket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Smith. New York again can't hit. The Rockets on offense. They're on a 10-1 run.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Here's Lynn. Here he goes. Shoots over Harden. And the Knicks miss again. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Lynn. That shot is off. That makes him 0 for 5.
He just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Anthony. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And they get it back.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Here's McGrady. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. McGrady's got 7.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
It's his first trip to the line. And he drops the first. It's both from the stripe. Knicks trail by 14. Pass to Chandler. Smith outside. Nails it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
On the wing, Harden. Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Pass to Olajuwon. And he dunks it down.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Here's Anthony. The three-pointer off the mark. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's McGrady. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 17. Here's Bibby. Puts up a three. That one no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 17 at the end of the period. They've been fantastic pushing the ball.
The Knicks, 10.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
And guys, that's how you throw it down with a little something extra. And with the windmill, too.
He just reversed it as well. Houston leading by 16. Here's McGrady. Davis with a rebound. Pass to Novak. Here's Jeffries. Six to shoot. Lets it fly. And it's New York scoring again. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Down low. Snatched away. Here's the break. Here's Davis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Back to Harden. Pass to McGrady. Three-pointer. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Novak.
Rockets foul. McGrady. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Lynn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 19-footer. It's hauled in by Houston. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Pass to Stoudemire. To the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Back to Harden. Here's Drexler. Hits a three-pointer. Drexler's got 9 points.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Pass to Lynn. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
For 3, Smith. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Takes it inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Outside for Davis. Here's Jeffries. The rebound by Malone. The Rockets lead by 16. Pass to Olajuwon. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Back to Smith. Here's Stoudemire. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Money from the wing. Give him 8.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Back to Harden. Jacks up a 3. Pure from three-point range.
He saw he had an opening, and Harden took it.
Here's the pick. Pass to Stoudemire. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Inside. And stolen by Anthony. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Smith outside. To the wing, right side. Here's Jeffries. Shot clock at 5. Out to Anthony. This one for 3. No luck on that one.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Drexler, that's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Anthony. Deflected. And so it's Houston out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Here's a 3 from Paul. He can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 19. Outside for Davis. Three-pointer, Anthony. Fires in the triple. Anthony's got 11 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Pass to Chandler. Anthony outside. Smith outside. Just 4 to shoot. It's hauled in by Sampson. The Rockets lead by 18. Here's Paul. The rebound by Chandler. Three-pointer, Anthony. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 14.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Here's Sampson. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Anthony. The layup off target. And the Rockets with possession. Here's Drexler. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Lets it go from deep. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
There's a screen. Some room here for Anthony. And again, the Knicks missing. The Rockets lead by 22.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Cuts off the pass. To the inside. Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes.
Here's Lynn. Still no points. They get it again. The three is up. It's not going to go for him. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 13-5 run.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Substitution on the floor.
1:43 left in the third. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Shot is good, Sampson.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Drills it from deep. Houston leading by 23. Here's Paul. Pass to Sampson. The shake. He got a piece of it. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
The assist.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Jeffries. From outside, off the mark. So it's the Rockets now. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Paul with the bucket.
Yeah, when he's inside, Paul is so good at finding those little creases.
Down low. Here's Fields. Plenty of space. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Jeffries has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Second personal.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Knicks, Landry.
He hits the second from the line. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Long range from the inbound. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair.
The Knicks, 40.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Outside Harden. Pass to Olajuwon. Got a piece of it. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Oh, trying his luck from deep. And they'll get another chance. Here's Bibby to the left side wing. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Houston.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
New York making a switch here.
First team foul. Chicken into the mix. Number 16.
Knocked away. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Lynn. Ripped down the breakaway slam.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
And it's Drexler missing. And New York has possession. To the left wing. Stolen. Here's Harden. And it's New York with a rebound. To the paint. Anthony. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. And it's Houston's ball. Driving inside. And that one is hammered home.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it. Here's Lynn. There's the triple. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.